Hey science students, today we're going to be talking about graphing your daylight hours on the graph. This is much easier than what we did yesterday computing daylight hours. The first thing we have to do is orientate ourselves to the graph. We're talking about hours here and minutes, not tens. So you need to think that each one of these here are hours, and between each of these hours are 60 minutes. So if we have, for example, 11 hours and 30 minutes, that's going to be halfway between the 11 and 12. If we want 11 hours and 15 minutes, then we're going to be half of the 30 minutes. So you've got here 11 hours and 15 minutes, and 11 hours 45 minutes are going to be here. When you're working with this big of a scale, you're just going to have to estimate where you're going to put your lines and try to get it as close as possible. Now remember that we need to label our graph first. So we need to look at each of our axes, and this is the y-axis, y to this guy, and our y-axis is our hours of daylight. So we're going to label that. Hours of daylight. Now our x-axis along the bottom are our months, because we're going to be graphing the months of the year and the amount of daylight throughout the year. So these are going to be months. Okay? And of course we have all the months of the year starting with January. Normally I'd have you spell them out, but there's not a whole lot of room, so we're just going to put one letter for each. J for January, F for February, M for March, A for April, M for May, J for June, J for July, A for August, S for September, O for October, N for November, and D for December. Okay, so we've got that. Now all we need to do is label our main title, and this is going to be Daylight Hours throughout the year. Okay, let's go ahead and graph our January amount of time. In January, it looks like we had 9 hours and 59 minutes. That's awful close to 10 hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to look here in January. We're going to go up to 10. It's just short of 10. You're going to make a line across, make your vertical lines coming down, make another vertical line. This is going to be a bar graph. Okay, and then we're going to color this one in. Now you can decorate it the way you want to decorate it. If you want to use different colors for the bars, you can do that. If you want to use, what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in every other bar just to set them apart. Okay, so next one we're going to do is we're going to do February, and that's 11 hours and 2 minutes. So we're going to go up to 11 hours, and slightly past 11 hours, we're going to make our line, and we're going to make that come down, and this one come down, and we are finished with February, because I'm not going to color that one in. And then March is 12 hours, 12 minutes. So we come up to 12 hours. Now, remember that if you go up halfway, that's 30. If you go up a quarter of the way, that's 15. We're going to make ours pretty close to that 15, just a little slightly less than where the 15 mark would be. And we're going to bring it down for March. And that's done, but I'm going to color this one in because every other one I'm going to color in. Again, if you want to use colored pencils, make it really pretty, that's fine with me. If you want to just color it in, shade in every other one, just so you can tell what your bars are, that's okay with me too. Okay, So that is how we are going to graph the daylight hours throughout the year. Good luck. I hope you're successful. Goodbye.